So today we are going to hear a review regarding Acer Aspire 5. What are its specifications? And is it going to be worth your money? So just sit back and relax and let's hear it from our reviewer in this video.
This is the Acer Aspire 5, and this laptop's got one feature that really sets it apart from others in the price range, and that's a dedicated GPU. Now, Acer makes a whole bunch of different variations of this model, but the one I've got with me today is the Acer Aspire 5 A515-51G. How's that for a mouthful? Now this model ships with an Intel Core i5-8250U, a 15.6-inch IPS display, 8 GB of RAM, a 256GB SSD, and NVIDIA GeForce MX 150 with 2 GB of memory. It sells for $899 in Canada, and in the US you can get a similar model with a more powerful i7-8550U processor for $799. There's no aluminum unibody enclosure here, though that's not surprising for the price. It's an entirely plastic construction, but it's really solid and there's very little flex. I'm comfortable picking it up in one hand, though it's a little bit heavy at 2.2 kilograms or 4.85 pounds. There's a good selection of legacy ports here. Along the left side, you've got a Gigabit Ethernet connector, a USB-C connector, an HDMI port, a USB 3.0 connector, and an SD card slot. And along the right side, you've got the barrel connector for power, 2 USB 2.0 connectors, and a headphone jack. Though it's got the legacy ports covered, there's no Thunderbolt 3 here, and you can't charge via USB-C. Let's get one thing out of the way. The display on this computer is a bit of a flop. It's got a 15.6-inch screen with a 1920 by 1080 native resolution and a 16:9 aspect ratio. It's got an IPS display, so yes, it has excellent viewing angles, but it doesn't get very bright, and the colors look washed out. Now in my model, a lot of backlight bleed was visible in the top right corner when I was viewing it at night or in the dark. On the other hand, the keyboard and the touchpad on this computer are better than average for the price. It's got good key travel, the keys aren't too soft or too firm. There's some wobble when you look closely, but the keys all strike evenly. Now, my model came with an international layout, which is common in Canada, but very annoying, especially the Enter key, but that's not Acer's fault. And I really like how the volume and brightness, which are the most commonly used controls, are close at hand. This keyboard does have a backlight, but the backlight could be better since it only has one level, and it turns off after a few seconds of inactivity, which kind of defeats the purpose. The Aspire 5 has a Windows